Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here planning for the week of June 23rd through the 29th. This is in my B&R Papercraft Plan B planner. This week I am using this kit from Pretty Planner Printables. It's called, I don't know what it's called, Summer something. I don't know. It'll be down below, but it's super cute and fun and summery, so I thought it would be perfect for this kind of first full week of what's officially summer. At least here in the Northern Hemisphere. So you'll notice, or maybe you can't tell from there, but I did do a few modifications to this kit. I just print off the first page of the kit, and it comes with a sidebar, and then it comes with 9 full boxes. I don't need 9 full boxes, I only need 7, because just 7 days. So I cut these 2 boxes into strips to be headers. Headers in these planners are 1/4 inch tall, so I just cut these 2 to make that fit. I also trimmed the bottom box off of each of these checklists because that's what I need to make it actually fit on a planner of this size. I did pull in a few extras to help with my planning. So I did decide to go with foiled for this week. We'll see how that goes. So first off, I have this one that's kind of like summery things on a sunset in silhouette in gold. This is from Simply Gilded. I have this one that has gold waves on multicolor background. This comes from Amazon, I think. And then I have this skinnier yellow one that I think is from Dollar Tree, just in case I need it. And then finally, I pulled out a Tombow. This is number 743, which is this pink color, to use for my dates up at the top. So my plan is to put down the dates, put down the headers, the bottom washi, all that stuff. And then I will be back so that we can do the interesting bits. Here's where we are at so far. I think it's looking cute and fun and colorful. All right, so the boxes are pretty easy to lay down. I don't have too many decisions to make, or at least hopefully I don't have too many decisions to make. I did cut literally everything too deep, so that is gonna make everything a little bit harder than I would ideally like. We're gonna make it work. As we deal with this. So first off, trim that little grippy strap. All right, so there is a little gap here. I usually try to line it up with the top line and then centered in the box. There we go. Not perfect, but close enough. So we're gonna go with it. And then I stick this guy down here, more or less centered, to fill in the last couple of lines. I do still have a little scrap left here from the part that doesn't need to be there for headers. We'll sort that out when we get there. Let's see, I feel like these two, and those two kind of go together. So I'm gonna stick this one on Thursday because it does not have a mate that we need to pair it with. So lining up here, right under this. There we go. And then I feel like we want to spread the really like yellow forward things. So I'm going to stick one here on Tuesday. And then the other one will go on Saturday. Once I get it to let go, there we go. All right, that's looking good. And then I think, maybe we'll stick these 2 pink and blue ones on Wednesday and Friday so that they're further from the sidebar. Maybe I'll put this one here. And then this one will go on Friday. And then as soon as I can get it picked up, there we go. And then I do want to split, like these are the same box, but different background colors. So I will stick this over on Monday, like so. And then this one, let's pick up the scrippy scrap. We'll go over here. And there we go. That's looking pretty cute. I'm not going to stick these guys down because I don't know which weekend day I want them on, but I can stick down at least one so we see how they fit. There we go. While I'm at it, maybe I'll just stick down the weekday ones to minimize how much needs to be added later. There we go. Since there's only 6, but there's 7 days, I'm gonna save the last one for whichever of the weekend days I have more things I want to fill in on. All right, there we go. So just a couple things left over here. Moving on to the daily plans, I do have, I think I'm gonna use these Creative Cavern Studio Busy Desk Flat Lays, because I feel like they fit in with the kind of chaos of the rest of each of these spreads. So I'm gonna try, even though the colors don't perfectly match, I'm gonna use these 4 that are left on this half so that I can get rid of this half of the page. And then I need one more. Guess I'll pull the yellow one for the last one so that I don't have to keep track of these guys anymore. All right, perfect. The other thing I want to put on Monday is, these are from Piper Paper Company, these little film tapes. So I want to put my plan with me down. And again, gonna pull another one for the second half of the week so I don't have to remember. Piper Paper Company is Jessica Erin Designs. I don't think her store's open right now, but you know, it is what it is. Might be open again. I will also use at least one of these down here, probably on each day, for whatever other highlights I have. Tuesday and Wednesday, I've really got nothing going on. And then let's see, Thursday, Friday for work, and then Friday I have a video going up. It should be my reading journal for July. By the time you see this, that'll already be up, so you'll know for sure what it is. And then I don't know what the weekend is going to bring. We'll be preparing for 4th of July and that kind of stuff, but I'm not really sure what else is going on. So I think I'm just going to leave it here for the pre-planning. As I said, I have this little like 3rd box size strip, 1 checklist, and some little hearts. So I will use those at some point during the week. But I think it's ready, so stick around for just a second and you can see the finished spread. All right, here is the finished spread. I'll give it a little wiggle and a twerk for the bottom washi. I think it turned out super cute and definitely summery. As expected with the Pretty Planner Printables kit, when I just print off this one page, I use up everything, so this page can just go away, nothing in my leftovers, which is great. If I don't mention it, it did come from that kit from Pretty Planner Printables. The top text is from a Tombow pen. Bottom washi, the top one is from Amazon and the bottom one is from Simply Gilded. And then I did pull in a good amount of stuff from my stash to help with the plans. So all these little flat lay desks are from Creative Cavern Studio. These little film reels are from Pretty Planner, Piper Paper Company. Now Jessica Erin Designs. I'm not sure she even has her shop right now, but that's a thing. This is from a Sweet Kawaii Designs sticker book by Craftsmith. This sticker is from a Shine Sticker Studio book by Craftsmith. I cut it in half to make it fit in the width. This is a leftover from Sarah Elizabeth Prince. This box is a leftover from I don't even know where. All boxes kind of look the same. This is another Sweet Kawaii Design by Craftsmith. This is another leftover box from someplace that I'm not really sure. This is a dot, probably from Plannerology Studio. This little lunch date thing I think is also Plannerology Studio. I have another leftover box that I don't know where it came from. And then this sticker came from Chasing Shelves. And then I think that's it. So I think the week turned out super cute. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or if you don't have anything that you want to leave me an ice cream emoji. There's a couple with ice cream on it. Feels appropriate for a really hot weather week. And then also follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz. I show in progress and finished spreads. I tag the shops on Instagram, include shop information as part of my alt text on Blue Sky, as well as show you bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.